Back in Beverly Hills with the ladies, I'm Andy Cohen. How did the affair start? It was the question that haunted Eileen and Lisa Vanderpump for months, leading to hurt feelings, tense words, and awkward apologies. Take a look.
I've been married 3 times.
No. And then you met Vinny.
Yeah, I met him on my show.
How did the affair start then?
Out of nowhere, she brought up how Vinny and I met.
I was clearly uncomfortable because I'm in public and we're talking about this, and she's not letting it go.
You were asking me about how I met Vinny. Yeah. And you kind of kept going on, and I was just really uncomfortable.
I apologize if I asked you too many questions. If you ever don't want to discuss something, surely you just say, oh, I don't want to talk about that. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry for asking you about your life, but I only ever looked at your relationship with Vinny.
That's not my life. That's a tiny part of my life.
Well, I can't do anything right then, can I?
I never really felt like the apology was sincere. I felt you felt more on the spot about it instead of understanding where I was coming from.
I'm truly sorry for saying the wrong thing or for saying anything at all.
You know what?
For anything at all.
We're good.
How good? Because I need to be really f***ing good.
I feel like I'm pounding on Vanderpump, and that doesn't go anywhere. And I feel like I'm being a bitch now.
I know.
Everybody runs for cover.
You are so right.
Why is it okay for me to take the bullet all the time?
What's the big deal saying?
The big way is,
Well,
you know what the big deal
say-
is? Own it. Just say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for saying the affair. Oh my God, it's like a dog with a bone.
You know what you have to say?
Apologize for using wrong terminology.
No, not like that. You're gonna say to her, I honestly had no idea that would hurt you like that, and I apologize.
I totally never intended to hurt you. And I'm really sorry for that. I just wanted you to know.
And I want you to know that I really appreciate you saying that.
I told her what I wanted her to hear to make the situation better.
But the big thing is that you meant it.
I meant, I'm sorry I upset you.
Not I'm sorry for what I did.
Well, that kind of says it all.
What was your reaction when you saw that?
Vindicated. I felt vindicated because I never felt that your apology was sincere, ever. And you know what's so ironic about this? When you asked me about that, or when did the affair start, I was like, okay, I know that you're smart. You're pretty calculated. I don't think things come out of your mouth flippantly.
Eileen, we were sitting there for an hour talking.
May I, can I
sure.
finish my point of view? Okay. So when I was uncomfortable, and obviously I try to get resolution, but I went to you nicely. This wasn't even a confrontation. I just said, you know what, I felt uncomfortable. What was that about? And you were just like,
I
encouraged her to do it.
Yeah, she did.
I didn't understand it because it was 2 days
but then,
later.
well, whatever.
And we'd had lunch and dinner, and then you suddenly said...
Well, whatever it was, when it was, I was nice about it.
Yeah.
And you just got very dismissive.
You had an affair and you got married and it was... But
how she feels about it, Lisa.
I didn't understand
You're
that.
completely missing the point
Right.
again. Completely.
What
This
do you
isn't even
think?
about you
Why do you
saying it.
think she's offended?
I have
Lisa,
to tell you,
do you
Andy.
know?
No, well, to me, the word affair and having it doesn't seem to be such
Everybody
a big deal
is
to
missing
say
this.
it.
It's not even about that. It's about how you treated me when I went to you very nicely and said you made me feel uncomfortable. And you dismissed me, and you were condescending, and that felt like manipulation.
Okay.
Okay? And the other thing is, if I reacted a certain way at that night, it's because I don't trust you. I felt there was some kind of an intention there.
Why didn't you tell her in the moment, I'm
Yeah.
not comfortable
I absolutely
talking
should
about
have.
this?
I absolutely should have. But I was taken aback.
But that's why I was taken aback when you said 2 days later.
Well, whatever. I wasn't
You know what I mean?
dismissive of
Because
you.
I
I
saw
wasn't
you
I don't know what
dismissive
you mean
of
because
you.
I said, go to Lisa. She'll be open with you and go tell her how you feel. She'll be like, how great. You came to me and said your feelings. And
I was taken aback because I'd seen her
Why?
for lunch and dinner.
Why be
and
taken
she was
aback?
fine and she was friendly. And then she said...
I was friendly when I came to you.
Yeah.
So why are you making it sound like some kind of a confrontation, which it wasn't?
Because I was thinking I didn't understand.
You know why, Lisa? Because everything feels like a confrontation to you if anybody asks you anything.
I didn't realize and felt that I did anything wrong.
it's about how she feels. And all you had to do is go, I see you. I hear you. I know how you feel. I'm sorry. That's all you
Well,
had to do.
okay, I do see you, I feel you, I hear you, and I'm...
No, I'm not laughing at
What
you.
can I say?
I'm not laughing at your words. I
But
don't need you to feel me or see me or hear me.
But I
Okay.
can't... What you...
Okay, so she's saying it was really about your behavior when she went to you saying
Yeah.
she was uncomfortable.
your
So let's
apology
fast
was
forward
very
to
dismissive and
your
wasn't sincere at all.
apology. Do you then, looking back on it,
Probably should have said, okay, I'm not getting this. I'm not understanding how I've hurt you, you know, because I didn't realize that I'd hurt her. I really didn't. I really didn't. That's why I went up Burj Khalifa. I wanted her to feel...
She said so to
Lisa,
your face.
Lisa.
She said,
Yeah.
this is,
Lisa,
she said,
she was
you hurt
coaching you on
me.
how to say I'm sorry. And then you said I just said it because I didn't want her to be upset with anymore. You didn't
Yeah,
mean
I didn't
it.
want you to
Still.
be upset anymore.
Okay, I know.
Let me ask Erica. Paul from North Hollywood said, did you think Lisa Vanderpump's questions about Eileen and Vince's affair were innocent or calculated?
She got the reaction she wanted out of Eileen. Eileen was hurt. She asked for the apology. She didn't get it.
And sitting there, I don't think she had any malicious intent. To me, like I said, there's certain triggers, and then it was the apology wasn't, what you.
And I
it was
don't
the
trust
apology
you.
after,
And
but I
that
don't
really
think there was
is the
malicious
basis
intent.
of this.
Teresa from Washington, D.C. said, Lisa Vanderpump lost her you-know-what the day in her garden when she said she needed to be really f***ing good to move on.
Because I wanted to make sure that we were good. I wanted to say, are we good? Can we get past this? Are we good? Are we good? And I felt like we were.
You felt like we were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weren't we? No.
It really does feel like just two different planets. But I think the point I was trying to make is that you manipulate. I'm sorry. There it is.
I'm sorry that you find me manipulative.